painting that I quite like is belongs to the Rubin Museum of Art. It's HAR number 199. This is acquired by Don Rubin back in the mid to late 90s, and it's quite a lovely piece. It has a Buddhist deity as the central subject, and then it has some additional secondary figures around. But the style of the painting is also very interesting. Now, in terms of the iconography, what we have is a standing male figure, red in color, with three faces. The main face is red. The proper right face is white. Proper left face, I believe, is either blue or green. It's most likely blue. And the subject has 6 arms and is holding a variety of objects. And the lower pair of arms, he's holding a mongoose in each hand. And he's standing on top of 2 struggling figures, prone figures that appear to be trying to get away. And this is a wealth deity. The function of this subject is wealth. And according to the distant history, this is a revealed treasure deity from the revealed treasure tradition of the Nyingmas, and it was discovered by a fellow named Trabang Mushi, who lived in the 11th century. Actually, he was, I believe, founder of the Dratang monastery as well, and he helped to do some reconstruction of Sami monastery, and he was actually very active in turning the Tsuklakang in Lhasa, the main cathedral of Lhasa, like turning it back into a temple after it had been taken over and being used as basically a shopping mall for vendors. So what we have is this wealth deity, but I believe there's even more history to this than that. I believe that the actual foundations for this practice go back to Drokmi Lotsawa and Gayadara, and Gayadara is a source for this coming into Tibet, and the Sakyas always draw a relationship between the one face, 2-armed, red Jambhala with consort, and this form as well. Okay, enough of that. So now if we look at the very top center, what we appear to have is a small red Amitayas figure. And then at the viewer's upper left, we have the white Jambhala with 4 dakinis surrounding, and the white Jambhala is riding a blue dragon. Now, this tradition supposedly comes from Atisha, but if you look at the lineage doesn't give you anybody before that except for the Buddha. So that would lead one to believe that it's some kind of a pure vision, or if it's a later addition, because Atisha was from India and he was from Bengal, and dragons are not a common theme in India. They are really very much a Chinese theme. Now, at the viewer's upper right, we have the goddess Kurukula, red in color, 1 face, 4 arms. Bottom right corner, we have a black Jambhala, naked, 1 face, 2 arms. And then on the far left side, we have a yellow Jambhala seated, embracing a consort. Now, this is very important for this painting, because this helps us to understand where this painting is coming from, because this form of Jambhala appears to be much more related to Katok monastery. And so therefore this entire painting is likely to be a product of Katok or some Katok tradition. Now, in terms of the style, some might think that it's in a Palpung style because of the bright colors and the circles, almost a proper circle surrounding for the halo surrounding each figure, or surrounding 3 of the 5 figures, actually 4 of the 6 figures, because we have to count the Amitayas at the top. But actually, these perfect circles for halos, that's coming out of the Khenri tradition. And then we have a lot going on with the color palette, and that is also primarily coming out of the Khenri tradition. The leaves and the foliage, which is quite abundant on the right and left side, and just the fullness of the offerings at the bottom. This is much more of a New Menri tradition, the fullness of the composition. So that's more of a New Menri addition. So we're already mixed with some Khenri aspects of style and some New Menri aspects. New Menri primarily comes out of the Lhasa region. The Khenri style comes out of also the Lhasa, Central Tibetan region, but its home is really the Gongkar Chodé Monastery. And then the clouds at the top are much more of a modern, they're more of a Kham style. It's the Kham province, because we can also have a Kham province kind of style of art. So this is really a fascinating painting because of all these different elements. Thank you for being hopefully subscribers, and you can press like. You can join HAR on Patreon. Thank you.